What is up, Desmadre Life Familia? We are back in the studio, and joining us today, we have actor Arturo Castro from the movie Tron airs.
And we're going to get into the Beckham family feud. Is Victoria the bad mama, or is Brooklyn just a chion? What do you think?
All right, I got opinions, but you'll have to wait for that. We're also going to hear about another famous founding member, Marlon Wayans, to talk to us about Scary Movie 6 coming out this year.
We all know Jimmy Humilde and JD from Herencias de Patrones, and they make great hits, great music. But did you know they made a movie?
Dale, 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 we're starting right now. Luis?
We are back. 2026.
2026.
This is still my year, I promise.
I already know. I tried dry January. I don't know why I even put that pressure on myself. I couldn't do it.
I just feel like that's too hard. Like, you're already putting pressure on yourself after, like, a hardcore year.
Yeah.
You're setting yourself up for failure. Why are you doing that this year?
No, just, like, be, like, dry, like, sometimes. That's it.
Dry Monday.
My phone is dry. That
dry.
counts?
Yeah. Like, dry Tuesday, like, when I'm going to be home.
Right.
And just not drink.
Right.
Out.
Exactly.
Anywhere. Yeah, that makes sense.
But Wednesday it counts.
Bueno, yeah.
It's Why Not Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, Thirsty Thursday.
Thirsty Tequila Thursday.
We got a fresh new week every Monday, y'all.
Yeah.
Just reset.
Man.
But what about this drama going on the internet? It is our first show back, and the drama did not disappoint for us. We got all the things to talk about today. This Beckham family feud, I kind of am enjoying it. Is that bad to say? I'm like low-key loving the drama with these rich people.
As long as it's not with you.
Right.
So what is the drama here?
Okay, so Brooklyn, which is one of the sons, is saying that his family, he went very public on social media saying that his family has been basically terrorizing his relationship with his wife, Nicola Petz, I believe it's her. Yeah, Nicola Petz. Peltz. And it basically started at their wedding because Victoria Beckham hijacked the first dance.
I don't know if it started at the wedding, though. I think it started earlier.
So you believe it, though? Because a lot of people don't believe him. A lot of people are saying, why did he have to be so public if this is true? Why is he making this big public thing about it? Is it for attention?
I think both things can be true. I think that they are exaggerating because there are so many inconsistencies within Nicola's story and Brooklyn that make me feel like once you start lying, then that's why there's so many inconsistencies. And also, I mean, this is Posh Spice. You're literally marrying Posh Spice's son. She's always gonna be the queen.
Also, did you guys see, if you've been a Spice Girls fan, you know Posh Spice Victoria Beckham?
Yeah.
She can't dance. She cannot dance. She can't dance first. It's been a thing. Yeah. She got no rhythm. So
that's one of their songs.
What is this sexy dance that everyone is talking about? Because she ain't got no moves.
Well, actually, the blame was put on Mark Anthony.
Who was the
performer.
Blame the Latino.
I was about to say, I'm like, of course, go for the Latino always.
And so apparently Mark Anthony was he did a whole Kanye West with Taylor Swift. All right, I know it's your day, but let's bring up Miss Victoria Beckham up to the stage. And that's when she started to dance. Pero what if Mark Anthony didn't know?
I mean, bro.
We haven't heard from Mark Anthony. This is all just hearsay. Where's Mark Anthony? Can he say something about this?
Anthony gives me the vibes. He would have been like, Wepa, everybody get on stage.
Yeah. Listen. He showed up there to do his job that he got paid for. They said, go on stage, sing a song for us and for me and my son, and they're the ones that paid. So
he did his job.
He went, did his job, took the check, bye-bye. And no tenía que decir nada después.
And also, he's Latino. At our Latino weddings, we are dancing with our family members. It's a party for everybody. And I think that's maybe where a lot of the misconception / confusion can come.
Y si no hay pleito en la fiesta, pues no fue fiesta.
I know, that's true. We love a little drama.
Yeah.
But okay, so here's the thing, though. They were saying that that Victoria Beckham was dancing very sexy and
provocatively.
It was pretty cringe, I guess, apparently.
Era la chiripiorca.
What is that word?
That's when they can't dance.
She can't. Look at the video.
She had a tick. She had a tick in the
I don't know, man.
It's not like she's J-Lo up there shaking her hips on her son. It's not that.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm not like super here for that personally.
Yeah.
That's some white people stuff. Like, I don't know.
Okay, so given the family dynamics, right? Like he complains that the parents kind of like they're overbearing, like you have to follow such rules, you have to show up at such times. Doesn't that give like Latino household coded though? Where like la mamá is like, te me bañas, le dices hola a todos, te portas bien, calladito te ves más bonito, like.
Cuidado cuando salgas, cuidado lo que pones en las redes sociales.
Y esto se va a hacer así.
Sí.
Hey, as a mom, I can confirm, and my son's only 2. Like, yes, like this is how we run things here.
We have rules.
This is our family.
If your parents
This
don't
is
tell you
what's going
anything,
on.
if your parents don't tell you anything, it's because they just don't care about you. But in este caso, they care about them. And I mean, shout out to my mom. I always gotta do it. Las mamás tienen razón when a girl may not have the best intentions for her son.
Yes, speak on that. Okay, so what do we think? Because this is something that Brooklyn came out and said, which is Victoria's son.
Yeah.
But it stems from his now wife, Nicola. And it's basically a battle of the women. And he's kind of like stuck in between. So is she a monster-in-law? Or is she just a mom that is looking out for her son?
It's a mom looking out for her son. But shout out to Brooklyn. He's holding his ground with his wife.
Wait.
Well, so here's the thing though, like I will say like there is a lot of like information as well on Nicola like and her family having ties with like the Epstein and like Tron and stuff. So like personally, like I'm not down with that at all. So if I was posh and you know, Daddy Beckham, I don't know, like I would be hardcore.
And that's the thing.
These
are rich people problems. Like how rich are the Beckhams? And her family is even richer. They are billionaires with a B. Like her family is paid. She is basically like a rich ass princess.
Yep.
So it's like these are rich people problems.
Yeah.
Y también nosotros pobres tenemos problemas.
I think they just need to go live. They need to go live at a Latino household, like, and live with that, like, a Latina mother-in-law in your house.
Get the chancla a few times.
Yeah.
And we like, you ain't got it that bad, homie.
Ahora vas a ver,
All
después.
right, we're gonna put a pin on that conversation and we're gonna toss to commercials. We'll be right back.
Ow.
Pero si estás en el YouTube, continuamos.
Venimos a los chismes.
Low key, I feel
have
like
a question.
Damn.
Okay, Luis, as a man, would you have written, like, because Brooklyn, it was like multiple pages, right? Like of paragraphs. His statement, his personal statement. Would a man gone to like great lengths? Like, would they have written all of that? Or was that the wife
That's why it's
writing
sus.
for him?
Come on.
Wife.
Right?
No, as a guy, you're just going to say it and si lo escuchan. Or just take yourself out of the equation. But
for sure, ChatGPT wrote it.
oh, you know what?
'Cause that was a
shout out to
long-ass novel.
ChatGPT. Pero, I mean, ladies, if your husband, if they would side with their mom, would that be a Debbie Downer? Like, would you
no.
divorce them?
I
just
wouldn't
depends.
divorce, but I feel like the way he did it on social media is still shady.
Like, this is the scenario. Let's put a scenario. AK, you included in this one, right? So you're with your man. You're already 3 years in, right? But your mother-in-law, oh, she's the worst. Es el demonio caminando. And you're in a scenario where he's either has to choose a mom or has to choose you, or she's being very mean to you and he doesn't defend you. What do you do? What do you do?
I wouldn't marry into that family, first of all.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put myself in that situation.
Yeah, ya tú
first
sabes
of
al
all.
principio before, like, you need to set that straight before.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
and be
engaged.
like,
All right, you're engaged.
you need to set it straight
that
before.
would be figured out before all of that.
Yeah.
What if he says, oh, I got to choose my mom?
Well, then peace out.
Then
home
you chose your
slice.
mom. Then that's a decision
And then
that I
I'm-
didn't have to make. You chose it.
Yeah, then you move out of this woman's house and go back and move in that other woman's house. Yo, mama.
Let's ask you. You're the man. Would you choose
Wait, AK,
would you
you didn't
choose your
answer.
mom over the female, over your female?
I love my mama, but if I have a wife, I got to put my wife first.
There you go.
I have to.
There
I
it
feel
is.
like this is like a rule, an unspoken rule. Like, even if I'm wrong in public, you still have my back.
Yeah.
And then in private,
Yeah.
we'll talk about the
Hey,
situation.
That's a
pero,
good one.
pero
That's a
como
good one.
Latinos, we don't do it in private.
¿Qué we do?
Ahí
Yeah.
mismo. ¿Qué dijiste?
Ajá,
¿En
¿y qué tú
serio?
dijiste? Yo te voy
No,
a
en
decir
serio.
la cara aquí para que todo el mundo me vea.
Mira, apúrate, vámonos.
Nah. And I'm staying put.
But I will say, like, and play like the other side. I do know, like, I have like seen situations where the mom is right,
Yeah.
and so like I do think, not to be that person, but it is very much like a case by case situation that you would have to kind of play, and then you like we said earlier, you'd set that straight.
Yeah.
Like, nowadays,
You would know before you're in that scenario.
Yeah, bro. Like, your Instagram algorithm has been sending you videos of girls that are not therapists telling you what to do with your mother-in-law. Listen to them or
Low-key,
don't.
the whole social media post was a little extra, in my opinion.
I think coming from like someone like David Beckham, where his moment of fame was outside of social media either way, so having all his family feud
be so public.
It's kind of like, as a dad, you're probably like,
damn, you couldn't call me?
Hijo de tu madre.
Really?
Hijo de tu madre.
Yeah, but they did a documentary and they've been out in the public. And so also, like, to be fair, like, whatever, Latinos do it all out in the streets. So maybe that's the one Latino thing they did.
They took notes.
Comment down below what you think.
Yeah.
All right, and we are back on Desmadre Live. We are now joined by the one and only Rico.
Hey, hey.
Yo. What's up?
Wow. New t-shirt.
Right. I know that's right.
Yo, what's cracking, everybody?
How are you? Happy New Year.
I'm great. Happy New Year. How's everybody doing over there?
Amazing.
Chilling.
Rico, I heard you had an incredible first interview of 2026 with a legend. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, linked up with my boy Marlon Wayans once again. Super dope guy. Gave me a lot of cool advice.
Ooh.
You know, off camera and stuff. So it was really cool. I'm taking his advice and I'm working on it right now as we speak. But yeah, super dope. We talked about everything.
Okay, well, let's see this interview with Marlon Wayans and Rico.
Now let's talk about a scary movie coming out this June 2026.
Yes, sir. June 12th.
How did it feel going back on set with all the original cast members, man? How did that feel? Like, how was the vibe?
Well, we all look good, so it felt like yesterday.
That's
You know
dope.
what I mean? And we just had fun, made each other laugh, and hugged a lot, and it was a great experience.
Now, when you write these movies and stuff like that, dude, where can somebody go and audition, bro? Because I did acting in the past. I used to be a stuntman, believe it or not.
I have so much respect for my stunt guys, man. I always, after they do a stunt, hey, you good? You good? All right.
You need me to be your stunt double, bro. I'll be your stunt double, Marlon.
I don't think we look alike. You can be George Lopez, stunt double, Carlos Mencia, stunt double, baby Tom Cruise. But
Baby Tom Cruise. That boy's crazy. That boy does it all.
Yeah,
His own stuff is crazy.
I want you to never worry about audition because you write your own roles. Learn to write. Don't worry about auditions. You learn to write, you'll be auditioning people. You have to learn to be a creator and a supplier. And just how you learn to do stunts, just how you learn to act, you can learn to write. No excuses. There hasn't been many experiences about the Latino community. And I'm like, we're waiting for that visionary to come bring it, you know?
I like that. It's crazy you say no excuses because that's actually my screensaver.
All right, so go get those books.
There you go, man. I dig that. Thanks, Mark.
The Writer's Journey, Myth and Movies, Save the Cat, A Hero Has 1,000 Faces, story by Robert McKee.
There you go. Appreciate that, Marlon. Thanks, man. Passing on some game.
Got to. Well, jewels don't have value until you pass them on.
That's why you're my favorite Wayans, brother.
That's what you told Lil Damon. You got it. I know.
No, but I look forward to the movies, man. We've been waiting for that. We've been waiting for you guys to come back and do it the right way. Do it the right way.
She's in the movie too.
Oh, for real? Oh, man.
Hold on. Okay. Hi. Can you tell them what you said? What?
Star in the making, bro. Star in the making. I love it. Yeah, keep it
Iconic.
Good job.
Oh my god.
The knowledge that was dropped.
What a great interview.
So fun.
That was good.
Exactly, man.
All right, I got to start off. Rico, when were you a stunt double, bro?
Yeah,
Literally.
What?
Doing what? Doing
A
for
long
who?
time. In my 20s, bro. In
After
my 20s,
he was a professional boxer.
He was like, quiero sentir algo.
I've had so many jobs. Like, I should write a story about my life.
Hey, you know how-
I've had so many jobs.
How Rico has many different outfits.
Yeah.
He's had many different lives.
Is this on your LinkedIn? How do we find out more about this?
I'm on my 7th life right now.
Okay. Send us your Tumblr link. We want to keep up.
Man. Hey, he passed on some
but
game
yeah,
to you.
it was dope, bro, because I wasn't expecting him to say that. And I was actually serious about auditioning for movies and stuff because I'm going to get back into acting. And I'm like, then he hits me with that. And the crazy thing was, 17 some years ago, I started writing a book. And I still have it. So I picked it back up, and I'm working on stuff, and we'll see what happens.
So you're also an author.
I write a lot. I've been writing a lot since I was a teenager. Poetry.
Did you buy the books that he recommended for you?
Yes, I did. I ordered The Writer's Journey. I ordered the first one he recommended.
Nice. Wow, that's awesome.
When's the last time you read a book, Rico?
The last time I read a book, the Bruce Lee book, the Way of the Water, that one, which was like last year.
When's the last time you read a book, Luis?
I know. I
coming at like that. Damn, put him on the hot seat.
Because I commend that. Because the last time I read a book was
6th grade.
High school, low key.
The Catcher in the Rye. To Kill a Mockingbird.
The Outsiders.
Yeah. Hey, I got the audiobook. That counts.
Okay, let me ask you this question. So the reason you had the interview with Marlon Wayans is because the original creative team of the Scary Movie franchise is coming back together after 25 years. They did Scary Movie 1, Scary Movie 2, and then I think like direction changed a little bit for 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Scary Movie 6.
Yeah, they changed.
Scary Movie 6 is done. What movie do you think they're gonna spoof, or what do you think they're gonna include in Scary Movie 6?
Sinners for sure.
They gotta do Stephen King's It. They're gonna clown on it for sure. Yeah. I really hope they clown on La Llorona.
Oh. Yeah, that would be good.
We'll see.
I think
it's the Wayans brothers. You expect the unexpected.
Stranger Things, Vecna? Make Vecna Hood,
I feel like weapons for sure, because that's just a bit in itself, the campiness of it. Also, they're gonna have to do a spoof of Nicole Kidman, her promo at the movie. I can totally see one of those. But the darkest, scariest story that they might include is the movie that we're living in.
Is the present, real life.
The real life present.
Yeah. And that's not even a movie.
It's crazy, man.
You know what's cool about the scary movies is I'm not a scary movie person. I hate horror movies, but these movies I could watch because they're funny, because they're very lighthearted. So I feel like, I could do that one.
It's like a jump scare.
Yeah. It's I feel included.
Just don't watch them with your kids. Just don't watch them with
your
kids.
Definitely.
Yeah, I guess a little raunchy.
But I love that about it.
I know. Yeah.
Make sure you use a strong hand. If you get it, you get it.
Well, good thing I don't have any kids, and yes, I got that bit.
Great interview, Rico.
Yeah.
Good job, bro.
Yeah, and that was an icon that you got to talk to, so that's really awesome.
Super dope.
All right, well, Rico's going to stay with us for the break, but we'll be right back.
Hey.
Because on YouTube, we're still here.
All right, Rico.
Yo, what's cracking, bro?
What's the stunt double that you can play? What actor? Is it the ones that he recommended or somebody else?
Definitely not Marlon Wayans.
Recommended, bro.
For sure, George Lopez.
My hair isn't gray enough. I need more of a panza, and I gotta chop off my legs to play Carlos Mencia. That's cool.
I see like a Tom Cruise. You can pass by.
I could probably pass as a Tom Cruise really quick, but now probably out in the open now. I mean, I could probably do a Benjamin Bratt if you ever need a stunt double.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Let's see.
What is Benjamin Bratt doing that needs a stunt? Oh my God.
The live action Coco part 2.
Gotta get him a script. We gotta get him in. Gotta get it in.
A hot take, because you know how they say usually movies, when they stay getting recreated time after time, there's a moment that they just have to stop. Do you think Scary Movie 6 is going to be one of those, or it's just, it can live on to 10?
No, for sure.
Honestly, because it's the Wayans brothers, I think because they're back in control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, creative,
I think they're gonna. I think this is basically Scary Movie 3. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Now they're back in control.
Yeah. I feel like I didn't watch the 3, 4, 5.
But but also I just think everything is topical too. And it's not like they're just writing something that they need to continue so much, even though they do kind of keep it going in such wild ways, how they connect things. Oh, you're the sister, and it's somehow the first one or whatever that dated this one with the hand and whatever. But
as long as it's not like a Fast and the Furious.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't think so. I mean, they could imagine if they made a spoof about that. But it was funny because I asked Marlon, if you could do a remake of a classic 80s movie, I told him, I would suggest you do a Back to the Future. And he's like, I love that movie too much to clown on it. But he goes, if I would, he goes, we can't go back to the 30s. It was bad. 40s was bad. 50s was bad. 60s was bad. He goes, 70s, we were all high. Then he goes, 80s, we were high in breakdancing. So it's like, he goes, maybe we should just go to the 90s and just stay there.
That's true.
I mean, I don't know. Unpopular. No more reboots. Make new movies.
Right. Well, actually, y'all, quick technical issue. I heard that we're having a lag on YouTube. We're trying to get that figured away back here. So if you're following us on YouTube, we apologize for that. But as we continue the conversation during this break, the Oscars.
Ooh, yeah.
We have some thoughts about it. Okay, there's some movies that got 0 nominations,
That's
barely
crazy.
any. Okay, so Wicked, the sequel, got 0 nominations.
Nada.
Okay, Avatar just got 1 for Best Picture.
Damn.
What do we think about these Oscars? Were there some snubs?
Did they deserve them?
I don't.
Like nominations?
I don't.
You know what? I feel like Wicked getting 0 is fair because Wicked got all the nominations last year and they filmed these movies at the same time. So it's basically like they filmed it all together. Yeah. So it's like you already got y'all nominations last year.
But also, I'm like, I hear that, but I don't think they deserved a nomination either. But also, they're saving money doing that at the same time.
How so?
By filming it all together. Like that.
Yeah, for sure. Like they saved their money, but y'all got your nominations at the same time.
Yeah.
Avatar was a really good one. If you haven't seen Avatar,
I haven't seen it.
Bruh.
It was really
Avatar's terrible. Really.
Anyways, we have mixed feelings about that. We're going to say goodbye to Rico. Thank you, Rico, for
Rico,
joining us.
say
Bye,
La
Peace
finiquera.
out, everybody.
Ahí andamos.
And remember, stop the racism.
Eso.
Right. Bravo, bravo. We are back. We are back from break, y'all.
Hey.
Okay. So, I think something that stuck with a lot of people from one of our last episodes was the ritual. What was it?
Fuchi, fuchi, fuera.
Like, that just hit. And we're coming into the new year. Are there any, rituals that you guys, do start of the year that you try to follow?
Con la maleta afuera.
Yeah.
Did you guys wear the colored underwear for New Year's?
Wait, you're supposed to wear underwear?
I was like, I didn't wear no
Talk
underwear.
about a wild card. Lo que quiera Dios.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wear black underwear, I was wearing black chonies New Year's.
What'd you say?
I was wearing black chonies New Year's. Is that a bad thing? What color do they have to be?
I don't know what black does, but I don't know.
ChatGPT it.
Because I didn't wear any because I was wearing a bodysuit, so I couldn't. And so I say that where I feel like if I don't wear anything, it's like I got everything. I asked for everything.
Mine had all the different colors on it.
To it all.
The rainbow.
Yeah. We get
Okay.
Or las uvas.
Luis, so you said la maleta? What is that?
Yeah, about traveling all 2026.
But where'd you go around? Did you go around the whole block? How do you do it?
Do you think me is going to walk around the whole
That's
block?
how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to take the maleta around the block.
To the front, to the side.
Of your
my
house?
backyard? Yeah.
Oh, then, mira.
Not for nothing, but he already went on a trip this year.
Yeah, pero
Twice.
The rest of your trips,
too.
you're going to be to your backyard.
To where was your trip?
First one, I was in Jacksonville, Florida.
Wow.
Jacksonville.
I know Jacksonville.
Hey, hot take, but I didn't pay anything, so I know how you guys feel now.
Okay. So now we need to know the maleta around the house.
I do love that. I do love that.
All right, what?
There's another one where it says que si le barre los pies a alguien, no se va a casar.
¿Quién me barrió los pies? ¿Quién me los barrió?
So I had a broom and I was sweeping my feet all night.
Yourself.
She said, not me.
On purpose.
Not this one.
I said, fuera!
Wait, what about el mal de ojo, the red pulsera? Do you guys believe in that? I think that's a very big one in the Latino community.
Yeah.
And my dad has one, my sisters have one.
So my belief is that you put it on little kids also as adults, right? Te lo pones, and if it breaks, it stopped a bad intention.
It took
from
it away.
reaching you.
Yeah. Cubans do we do an azabache, which is like what I have right here, and it's just a little black onyx kind of stone. Yeah, and it's the same thing, but as soon as you have your baby, and before you take it out of the hospital, it has to have that pit in the little pin.
Interesting. I didn't do any of that stuff.
This is a hot take, but I think it's not just in Colombia, but in Colombia, if you put your purse on the floor, that means your money will leave you.
That's Latinos in general.
I believe that.
I have my purse on the floor as we speak.
I know, and I picked up your purse. I picked up your purse twice. Me and Angie last time we were telling you.
That means she wants your bag.
I told you guys, I don't believe in that. I believe if you put your belief in this, it's gonna probably be true. I don't put my belief in that.
No. Tu pierdes dinero si está en el piso.
I got my monies.
Yeah. No. Okay. What about? Did you guys eat the grapes at midnight? The 12 grapes.
I was choking.
Well,
at least you're choking on something.
AK, listen.
Kids watch this show, Kids
stop
watch
bragging,
this show.
AK, about your New Year's Eve, okay? Por favor.
Pensado.
Busy.
You know what you were doing with that. Come on now. Okay. So the 12 grapes, they went viral too with like so many other people that were not Latino explaining how to do it, about doing it under tables.
Under a table.
And I was like, we don't do it under tables.
Filipinos eat the grapes under the table.
Do they? Latinos don't though. Yeah. But anyways, I just thought that was funny when that happened. But what about, has anybody ever done the one where it's like, if your hand itches, that means you're getting money if it itches on your right side, and you can't scratch it. Because if you scratch it, then you lose the money.
Wait, on what side?
Your right hand.
What if your left hand is itchy?
Then I think you're losing money.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know which one I do believe in? The salt one.
Oh.
Where, like, si tiras la sal, you gotta throw it over your shoulder.
Over.
Yeah, but I never remember what shoulder, so I just do both.
Just both?
And you know what? That actually happened to me during Christmas break, and I felt bad because then I looked on the floor and I was like, damn, chingo de sal.
How much salt did you drop?
I don't know.
We used to do in my family, like, it's bad luck to pass the salt, and like, you can't grab it. Like, try to grab it. No, you have to wait for me to put it down, and then you could grab it. Like that.
You can't pass it. You can't pass it on.
Yeah.
Ya quiero la sal, por favor.
Yeah, so then we would just bother each other, and like the person would get mad because like they wouldn't put it down.
The only ones that I'm really like believable of is the ladder. Like, I do not walk under ladders.
Should we bring a ladder?
No, I won't
never.
No, I won't go under a ladder.
No.
No.
That's just bad luck overall.
Como que magic hands?
Wait, what's the thing about walking under a ladder?
Why
You'll just have really, really bad luck. Bad things will start happening to you.
Wait, but
and you
just
could
said
die.
you don't believe in superstition.
And then I said 30 seconds ago that's the only one I believe in, is the going under the ladder is like, no, I will not do it.
Wait, so why do you think we believe in these things? You know, like,
and why that one? Like, why that one specifically?
That one scares me. That's one that I'm not gonna like.
Is it because you're
with.
shorty? Because you're short, is a tall ladder.
Maybe.
She's like,
but we're the same height.
But I think maybe los inculcaron eso, like our parents, like el cucuy. Si no te vienes ahorita, sale el cucuy.
Yeah.
Like, turning off the light, you know, or if you're out late, está la llorona. Ahí está la llorona.
Wouldn't it be funny if like Latino parents are like, oh, let me tell my child this like funny story, or like not funny, but like scary story to keep him in check, and then we grow up and then we're like 30, 40, 50, like, is there a llorona? Like, do I need to watch out with the ladder? Like,
that's how my parents got me off the chupon. They said the chupacabra got it, and they're like, you're gonna have to go get it from him if you want it. I was like, I'm off the chupon then. I don't want it anymore.
I remember the chupacabra.
Hey, they're smart though. Your parents are smart.
It worked. Now I'm gonna use that one.
Nah, I think that for the chupon, we did it to my kid. You put chile on there. They'll let that chupon
burn their
go
mouth
ASAP.
out.
Oh my gosh. No.
I think as the new generation, we're superstitious. Is like,
yeah.
Ahí va. We just a la brava.
Soft parenting, soft superstitions.
Yeah.
Well, but I think
what other one?
The one that I believe in it 100%, and it's just passed down for ages. A pregnant woman could not go to any funeral.
I never heard of that one.
Never.
Yeah,
never.
It's like a pregnant woman can't go to a funeral, and then you can't fall asleep at a cemetery.
Oh my God, so many rules when you're pregnant.
Who falls asleep at cemeteries?
Who wants to fall asleep at the cemetery?
Yeah,
what kind of night have you had?
I used to live behind a cemetery.
Did you ever hear any crazy stuff?
I mean, for sure, I guess. I can't really remember, but like, I always was like...
You were talking to the spirits there, huh?
Mira, yo soy bruja.
That's where it started.
So what happened to you, huh? What happened to you?
But also, like, I feel like a cemetery would be pretty, like, relaxing. Because
it's quiet.
Yeah, and then, like, I don't know, it's kind of dark, but maybe if people are crying, it's kind of soothing in the background.
If La Llorona's in the corner crying?
Living next to a cemetery is wild, bro.
Yeah, that was in my corner.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
My pain entertains your pain, or what?
Okay, and we're still here on YouTube.
Ow! No se vayan.
I have a question. What about, there was this one that a lot of people, when I tell them this, they also hadn't heard of it, but in Miami, I remember they would say, si tú tienes el pelo mojado, no puedes caminar descalzo in like in la casa. You can't be like barefoot in the house with your hair wet.
Te enfermas.
Yeah, because you're gonna get sick.
But like you're gonna like get sick. Like it's always like severe. Like you're gonna like it would always be like a crazy like.
You think there's science behind that?
I don't.
It's crazy now because I have a child. My parents say that to him. Like if we don't have socks on him, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
end of the world.
He needs wear his. ¿Dónde están los calzones?
But you know what's funny too? When I went to Mexico and we were like walking around without like barefoot, they'd be like, "Oh, you're so American," and we're like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Solo los americanos hacen eso," like in el norte, like walking around barefoot in the house.
In the house?
Yeah.
No, that's just clean. That's clean. That's not being a cochino.
Yeah,
like what?
But they're like. Son del norte.
Really?
Son del norte.
Wow.
Because everybody like wear socks or slippers.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then
Just
in
not
Mexico,
bare
we
feet.
also
Just
ride
not
in the back of the
barefoot.
truck, too.
Huh?
Also, in Mexico, we ride behind the truck, too. Not in the truck, just in the back of the truck.
Right. But así, o sea.
Yeah. O es como dices, si comes, no te puedes meter a la alberca, like 30 minutes.
Oh, my gosh. My whole life, my parents still tell me that. I'm like,
your stomach is
I will
hurt?
eat in this pool if I.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's not real.
But I also get confused. Like, is it before? Is it after? Just like vodka before beer? That's like that same thing or whatever.
It's not real. You could eat.
It's house
both
rules.
at the same time. Both at the same time.
Wait. But what about this one? Okay, this one is from Argentina. And to avoid bad luck or mufa, being cursed or unlucky, men touch their left testicle and women touch their left breast. Similar to knocking on wood. So instead of like knocking on wood, you're like, I mean, I guess a guy's technically knocking on wood. You could say that, but you know.
I don't know, but I kind of like it.
But what about if you have little breastises like me?
They're still there.
You gotta. I feel like I'd have to grab both of them.
It's a little knock.
I just have to. Like it's a little. Yeah, it's like a little timbrecito.
It's like a ting ting ting.
Hello, is there anybody there? I don't know. They haven't been here since high school. Well,
I'm gonna steal that one though. I'm not Argentinian, but I will use that from now on. So if y'all see me like out of nowhere, you know what's up.
Very curious to know, like everybody watching and hearing us, like what superstition they grew up with that they still believe in, or they found out that it just never really existed or it wasn't even true. There's no scientific proof.
What about the mirror breaking?
Oh yeah, no, I don't.
Because I remember growing up, like if a mirror broke, the girls would freak. Or if you walk into a restroom and the mirror's broken, you're turning around and you're getting out of there.
Guys' restrooms at the bar all the time. They're all broken.
That's why you're all bad luck.
That's why you're toxico.
Viste. Now we know.
New
Now we
year,
know why.
same game bullied. Still getting bullied.
Same bullies.
Same bullies out here.
It's not a bully if it's true.
We're just spitting facts. We're just spitting facts.
Hi, Luis. Don't be so sensitive in 2026.
Damn. Look at that. You see? Para eso vengo.
Wasn't that your resolution? To not be so sensitive in 2026?
New year, same. You
Same
know what
you?
it is. Same me. I didn't say it. But if you're watching this and hearing it, you kind of already knew what I was going to say. Because we've all said it at one point of our life.
Same, señorito.
All right, well, a couple of you didn't keep up with Dry January, so maybe you need to keep doing your superstitions, following them so that you still get good luck.
There it is.
There it is.
Gotta work harder.
We're back on this Madre Live. Now, up next, we have an interview that I did with Jimmy Humilde and JD from Patrones.
Let go!
They just came out. Jimmy Humilde, I believe, produced it and actually starred in the movie himself.
Nice.
In the movie CLICKA, which is about like just a Mexican regional singer from humble beginnings and like his journey to stardom. So let's check it out. What is up, Desmadre Live fam? It is your girl, AK. Hoy nos encontramos con Jimmy Humilde and JD to discuss their latest movie release, CLICKA. How we doing?
Hey, good.
Yeah. Okay, Jimmy, we'll start with you. Can you help us set the scene? What is this movie about?
This movie is about culture. It's about the movement. It's about putting a face to the corrido genre right now. Getting our people to identify with something finally on the screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been picking fruit for as long as I remember.
I think it was really important to show the journey of someone that comes from humble beginnings. And then le entra la música and makes it into like the stardom, jumps into stardom, right? But I think that's the case for a lot of young Mexican niños hoy en día.
Claro.
So if there is a word for this phenomenon in the dictionary, what would be the word?
Motivation?
Okay, I
Los
like that.
morros ocupan motivación. You know,
I
they
like
need that motivation spirit.
Now it's my turn to live the American dream.
There's a lot of values that were instilled in this movie. Values of family, values of like doing the hard work, not taking the easy way out, right?
There's no shortcut to your dreams, mijo. Remember that.
What do you think as a collective, the community, La Raza, needs to do to continue to lift our people up?
Well, just, respect. You respect something. You give it your all. You give it a thought. Don't give up. No holdbacks. No nothing. Zero excuses.
Tough love, huh?
Yeah. Hey, ain't nothing good about good love,
You're out of control. You're getting caught up in this. You hear me?
There is 3 things in the movie that made a man go loco. It was the cars, it was the ladies, and it was the music.
Oh,
Okay.
I like that.
So if you had to rank those 3 from like 3 being least priority to 1, what would be your ranking?
Oh, damn.
That's hard, huh?
That's difficult
I'm gonna let you answer that.
I mean, I feel like women first, because
Okay.
they say
Gotta put them first.
we got mothers, we got grandmas, you know what I'm saying, daughters, just a lot of women in our life that without them we wouldn't be here,
You agree
for
with
me,
that?
it's the Cars.
Cars are number one?
Cars are number one for sure.
And everyone, give me my cars.
With the cars, you get the music and the girls, you know. Nah, but I think for sure, you know, woman, the woman on there, you know, Candy's smile is something else. The mom's attitude is definitely a vibe, you know. The prima, también, she's real cool, you know. So it's kind of, you get a good vibe from everything that was involved in it. And then, you know, having Candy on there and
definitely
a very respectable woman. And she likes, you know, you're like, hey, you're going to respect me no matter what, you know? And that's what a Latina is, you know?
Yep.
Like that woman power.
That's right. So. Stay strong, ladies.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I love it.
Okay,
Good job.
Let's put Luis on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta rank those three: the cars, the ladies, and the music.
All right, music number 3.
Okay.
Okay, ladies number 1, cars number 2.
Ah, okay.
He's rating that because he knows he's sitting in between right
No,
side.
look, tell him. If you have a good girl, it doesn't matter what kind of car you drive, or she won't be there.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
She was like, I need a good car.
Yeah, please.
Nah. Hey, shout out to them for making that transition and that pivot to movies, because this is huge. Putting a lot of Latino up-and-coming actors
on the big screen.
On the big screen. This is, for some of them, the first time being on the big screen. And for a lot of them, it's the opportunity to something better and greater. So from corridos that they're making to now
full
films,
full
like
features.
that's crazy. That's bad.
Did they talk about, I mean, like any like training that they had to do, or has anybody, I always wonder, like, when because you're a musician, you already have that like star power energy, you're performing in front of hundreds and thousands of people or whatever. So I always wonder, like, what training they took, like, for acting, or was it like a quick thing, or did they like prep, or were they just like, I'm just going in and be myself?
I'm sure they had some training. This was actually JD's debut on the big screen.
Oh, cool.
And also Concrete, who's a comedian, right?
Yeah.
He was so good in this film.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Concrete, this is his first actual serious role too, because he's a comedian, funny skits, makes you laugh, and this one.
But it shows his range,
Yeah.
which is
I love
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
AK, you saw the movie. We haven't seen the movie yet. How was it? Did you love it? What is AK's rating?
1 to 10. What's the rating?
10 being the best.
Well, this is the thing. Like, I have a lot of family that lives in Bakersfield, and they actually pick fruit in the fields, right? So
Okay.
when I see that on the big screen, I was just like, wow, just like, it was an accurate representation of like the hardship people go through, I just felt like it was a very heartfelt story. Also, obviously, there was like some drama, showing the weed, like showing all these different things, but at its core, like the way they brought it back to family, it just felt like a very like Mexican, like
Relatable.
to the heart, very Mexican relatable movie.
Relatable.
And so I thought that's why it was very beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
The movie is out now, AK, or how
Yes.
can we watch it?
So the movie came out yesterday, January 23rd, and you can find it all in the movie theaters. And the movie's called CLICKA, in case you didn't remember.
Es
CLICKA.
Yeah. Es como dicen, if you're not invited to the party, just make your own.
Yeah.
So
There it
I think
is.
that's what CLICKA is.
Well, you know what? Crazy that Marlon Wayans would say, like, if you want, like, don't wait for a certain type of
Opportunities to
movie,
come,
an
yeah.
opportunity.
Go and
do
write
them
it.
yourself.
Yep.
Here's Jimmy Humilde writing his own stories and, like, putting, doing his
Yeah.
own projects.
I mean, if social media was right, and there was an interview with Jimmy, he said this is film 1 out of, I believe, 6 or 8.
Wow.
So everybody that's wanting to be into acting, if you're Latino and want an opportunity and something coming up, like this might be one of those things. Like Jimmy is really invested into it because the people he partnered up with, I mean, it's not something small. It's huge.
And not
already.
only that, like, we should, as Latinos in general, should be supporting other Latinos.
Yes,
Latinos
go
that
out.
are paving these ways
Yeah,
in
go-
film, in rooms that we're not normally
100.
in.
He's a man with a plan.
Yeah,
We
go
like
out,
that.
buy your ticket, go watch the movie,
Support
show your
the movie.
support.
Yeah.
Don't just talk about it.
Post
be
about it, tag the movie any way you can, support.
Clica,
It goes a
clica.
long way. It goes a long way.
Also, because, like, for the rest of the cast, you'll be like, who's this girl? Am I going to see her in the future? Like, these are people in the community that are trying
Yep.
to pave their way,
Clica.
All right, y'all, we'll be right back with Arturo Castro here at Desmadre
Hey.
Live.
Clica,
Obstacles are just showing you that there's another way. You will get over that obstacle, and when you do, it's gonna plant the bigger blessing that was waiting for you.
I hope they don't make AK dance on camera again. Last time it was less dancing with the stars, more struggling with the steps. Even her mom said, "Mija, don't do that in public again." She really thought she ate with that routine. But TikTok said, "Nah, you left the whole plate." I'm sorry, I can't. I need to give me I'm literally about to start crying.
Kill them with kindness. Be true to yourself. Don't let another person take you out of character. And just be positive to everybody, even if it's your enemies.
I have breaking news. That's right. Liga MX comes to Latination.
All your favorite rivalries here at Latination.
We're gonna bring you the best games in English.
¿Dónde? En Latination. Aquí, nuestra casa.
Hey everyone, it's Sophia. Make sure you tune in and watch Aaliyah, Camila, and I on Ganadoras at 5 p.m. Eastern or 2 p.m. Pacific on Latination.
Hey everybody, I'm Humberto Guida, the host of the Check It Out podcast, where I get to talk to the hottest rising Latin comics and some of the most out there entertainers. And what we talk about, we're still trying to figure it out. But you can check us out every Wednesday. Do you know?
I am not a very religious person, but I grew up very Catholic. Okay. I actually, Catholic?
She hates Catholics.
Are we the same person? I consider myself culturally Catholic, so que Dios te bendiga. And like, I always, my husband always makes fun of me because every time the sign comes up, me dice, la católica, hay una la católica.
¿Qué tal amigos? Soy Marcelino Ortiz, the host for Latination Football Club, and I want to invite you to watch our show every Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific on the LA TV broadcast channel or on demand on the Latination app. We cover European soccer, MLS, La Liga MX, NWSL, women football, lo que quieras. Aquí lo tenemos, Latination Football Club.
Latination.
Latination. Latin? Latin. Laddin.
Latination.
Desmadre Live fam, for our first episode of 2026, we have a super talented comedian, actor, writer, Guatemalan also. We're so incredibly excited to have him here. Arturo Castro, welcome to the show.
Yes, thank you for having me, guys.
Welcome. Since we were talking about 2026 and us breaking all of our resolutions, was there anything you made that you broke already?
Well, I just had goals to be on Desmadre Live.
Yeah.
And guess what? Guess what? It's happening, guys. Manifest.
Check it off.
You gotta manifest,
Check it off.
guys.
We did too. Trust me.
Oh, man. Resolutions usually last about a week.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I did do Dry January last year.
Okay.
How long did Never again.
No.
That's why you didn't do it this year.
Never again.
Okay.
Exactly.
Hell no.
How long did you last?
The whole month. Yeah.
To the 31st?
Yeah, the 31st. And it was the worst 2 days of my life. I lasted about 40 hours, but the worst 40 hours of my life.
Yeah. I feel like February is such a short month for whatever reason. It's just 2 days shorter or whatever. But like we all think it's shorter, and then it's like you go straight in, and like after Dry January, you want to go hard. Yeah. And it's like that's why you won't do it again.
That's what Valentine's Day is for.
Yeah.
Just
drink your face off.
That's right.
Whether you're in a relationship or single.
Or single.
Yeah.
Do you have a superstition for New Year's, like con la maleta afuera, las uvas abajo
we
de la
used to do
mesa?
the uvas thing, you know, but honestly, they're frozen, and like by number 3, you're like, I'm good. I'm good with it.
Thank you. Someone
yeah.
agrees with me.
No. I
AK was gagging over there.
I had to. AK was choking on hers, but I just kept. I kind of swallowed them.
I do have a tradition for the end of the year where I go do this ritual in this Guatemalan lake called Lake Atitlan, and just kind of connect back to the water. Wow. Just kidding. I just kept doing. No.
I hate you. I was like, that is so good. We're all like,
I really do.
All the ladies here were like, oh my
No,
God.
I was like, that is
So I like my crystal.
We're like, Luis, get the hell out of here.
I love a man that's in tune with himself.
Oh my God, you go in water? What?
This is
like
why
the bare minimum.
This is why you're an actor, because we all believed you. Like we
I
were
kind of
sold.
swim in a pool. You swim in a pool.
Oh my God, stop it.
You're so connected to your core.
You connect.
Not only is Arturo super spiritual, and we love that about him. He's an incredible actor, and he was recently in the movie Tron Ares, excuse my Spanish. And we actually have a clip of his to show everyone.
Hey. I would like you to meet Ares, the ultimate soldier.
I can't believe that you wrote Space Paranoids.
Yeah, a lot of people say it. Well, I co-wrote it. You may say.
But then why didn't you get credit?
Well, yeah, that is the question. No, if I'm gonna be honest with you, fame, money, that's not my jam. Oh, sorry. Hello?
Seth, where are you?
Eve, whose phone is this?
Shut up and listen. I need you at NCOM in 15 minutes.
Hey, is everything okay?
Suspense.
Yeah.
You got romance. You got suspense. You got a phone call. I mean,
comedy?
What can he do?
Yeah, comedy. Comedic, really? Hey.
Man, how was that process filming that? I watched it. My son loved it, and I'm just like, dude, the way it was all put together.
You know, and this is kind of in a spiritual way, but after the pandemic and after the strike, I decided to lead with extreme gratitude, you know, in a sense of like, I don't have time for people. They're too cool for school. You know, when you get to a set like this, you're supposed to act like you've been doing this 1,000 times before. But I said, I can't curse on this, right? Screw it. So I said, screw it. And I was like, as soon as I saw those sets, I was like, I'm like, this is incredible. I was like, please tell me how you did this. You know, I was like, I don't care if you think I'm like, you know, foolish for loving what I do, you know. And everybody was so nice, and it looked like walking into Disney World every day. Yeah. Because they built a lot of those sets physically, which I wasn't expecting. So.
That's what I was gonna ask. Just working with Disney alone, the A+ effort, energy that they're gonna put into any production has to be amazing, and you being a part of it is next level for you as an actor, I'm sure.
Listen. Growing up in Guatemala and like going to my backyard and looking up at the sky and be like, I think there's a big world out there, but not knowing. And then moving to New York on like kind of like a prayer and a dream, like moments like that are the literal physical manifestation of my dreams coming true. Yeah. And so I was just like, every day I got to go to set, I was just like, let's go. You know, they're like, do you ever take not energy drinks? I was like, no, I'm taking Red Bulls 2 at a time. But it was, working with Disney, obviously, it's like sort of like, you know, watching your imagination come to life.
That was number 1 on your resolution list.
That's right. Well, I did Lady and the Tramp with Disney before, the live action version.
Awesome.
And we shot in Savannah, and I remember there was like all this security, and then you walk down these steps into the port, and when you walk down the steps, they transformed it into like the 1920s, like horse-drawn carriages, and I was like,
nice.
Oh, this is Disney. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is real.
Did you go to Disney World while you were in Atlanta? Because you're kind of close.
Well, I grew up going, you know.
Oh, you had already been, okay.
Oh my God, Disney World is my jam.
Yeah.
Disney World or Disneyland?
Disney World is the only one I know.
Me too.
You've never been to Disneyland?
I've never gone to Disneyland.
Me neither.
You've never been to Disneyland?
I know. I've been here. It'll be like 13 years. I'm from Miami, and so like I've been to Disney World, but I don't know this Disneyland. I don't know her.
What is this Disneyland to speak of?
Who is she?
I don't know her.
She is the original Disneyland that gave life to all of the other Disney parks.
You know when I want to go?
The OG.
I want to go on Halloween, but they always sell out so quick. I don't know the Disney tricks.
That's crazy. And you're part of the Disney universe.
But look, Guatemala, you know, Orlando.
Right.
That's why.
Every Latino I've ever met in
Do
Guatemala.
we get like special access now with you? Like, can we go in with
You're basically like a Disney prince.
If you look under your seats, we're all going to Disney.
On Halloween, finally.
No, it's specifically no on. They said no to you on Halloween.
No, it's a blackout day. It's literally a blackout day. I've tried.
No, we're trying to go for Valentine's.
Valentine's.
But I will tell you, going to Disneyland, I took my son in December last month, and there is Tron everywhere in the Hollywood land of California Adventure.
Wait, am I in it?
Yes. So I was gonna say, we were talking about representation earlier and having Latino representation in these big feature films, and so that's cool to see that at such like it's Disneyland.
Listen, I stand on the shoulders of giants. You know, the George Lopez, the Edward James Olmos, the Benicio del Toros that came before me. And obviously when I started, it was much different. My first role on TV was for The Good Wife, and the character was named Dishwasher Juan.
Oh my God.
And I was like, how many Juans were that in that episode that you need to specify what he did, right? Was there a Dr. Juan? You know, but it's changed incredibly since then, and there's still a lot to go. But I'm honored to be
just
be a guy who happens to be Latin in a movie.
Yeah.
We can't wait to hear much more. We'll be right back with everybody after this commercial break.
She was like, shut that down.
She's like, stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, you know what's fun? I'm like, The Good Wife. I'm like, I for sure saw it then. I
loved working on it too.
Yeah, it was such a fun show.
It was, I mean, and at the time it was like, it wasn't really beneath me to.
Yeah.
I got to work with David Hyde Pierce
That's what I'm
and
saying, it was a
Juliana
big deal.
Margolis, and I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck it, you know. But I'm glad that now it's just a little more three-dimensional than it was.
Yeah.
You know, something that I noticed as we were playing the Tron trailer or the clip was that you were looking at it with such fascination, and I was like, wow, he can see himself on the screen. You know, some people are either cringe or they can do that.
Mostly because I don't have my glasses on, so I was like, what's Wilmer Valderrama doing in? I was like, Wilmer, what are you doing?
He looks familiar.
Is there a specific role or character that you like to play, like to kind of show your range as an actor?
You know, I've been lucky enough to like do like something super dark like Narcos and something super comedic. But I think I would love to do a role kind of like in Breaking Bad where the character starts off very innocent, and then watching that slow progression into darkness and then coming back the other side. I think that would be an impressive thing to do.
Narcos is crazy.
Yeah, that was another. Are we on?
Awesome.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube.
Great.
We're live on YouTube.
That was another thing that like Narcos for me meant a lot because, you know, my father died when I was 17, and here were all these like older Latino men that became kind of like uncle figures to me, but that also loved art and stuff that I liked too, you know. So to me, even though the show was so dark and so edgy, it was one of the best experiences of my life. And I thought it was a romantic comedy until I watched it. I was like, wait a minute.
I mean, there's romance.
Romance with drugs and money.
Romance. You listen, well, sometimes you do drugs and you're
There was
romantic.
a couple love scenes in there, you know, about fighting for love.
That's right. There you go. It's a misunderstood rom-com.
Yeah,
You're right.
exactly. But I mean, that's watching like Tron and the way, even from the short clip and watching the actual movie, it shows that people like us, people like yourself, can be in any type of scenario, scene, and you can show up and show out, and like you show why you're there. You know, like not just because it was you walked in. Oh yeah, you got the part. It's I showed up, I showed out, I earned this.
And it's something you have to fight within yourself. It's not so much like an imposter syndrome, but like sort of like this, like, hey, just happy to be here, you know. But then you realize that like, while it's okay to have that gratitude and like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm here. Yeah. Also know that you're there for a reason, right? And
that I deserve to be here.
And that somebody picked you for your voice, so you shouldn't negotiate against yourself, you know? Just speak your truth and like, what is it? Stand and deliver, like that. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, you studied like dramatic theater, right? Like was that your bachelor's?
Wait, Raisa, sorry, let's put a pause on that.
Raisa,
because we are actually coming back from commercial. And we are live on television.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So yeah, I was asking, you studied dramatic theater, correct? Is that like what you have, like your BFA bachelor?
Yeah, associates.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't know because every time I ask somebody, like they're like, if I say BA, they're like, it's a BF. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
No. It's so funny. I can print you out one right now, but it is.
I'll be expecting.
What the funny thing about it is, like, you know, you go to acting school to learn. I went straight from Guatemala, and I still had an accent, and you know, you go to acting school for me to learn how to be yourself, kind of what makes you tick. But I kind of stumbled into comedy. Like Broad City was my first pilot audition.
I wanted to ask you about that because I do comedy. I was actually the first ever Latina artistic director at UCB, which is where like Lucia and Paul Downs and Darcy, who are in Broad City, and I thought that did you train in comedy? I'm like, I thought you were UCB. For me, I was
natural.
Oh, I love that.
I believe it's pronounced UCBA.
Yes, it is.
Thank you very much. It's a Bachelor in Fine Arts, and it's UCBA.
I didn't get my details straight.
No. No, but you know, growing up in a Latino family, like I say this all the time, but like I'm lucky that my sisters didn't decide to go into comedy because they're so much funnier than me. They would have like smoked me. So you have to, in order to stand out, Guatemalans are really funny. So you have to be like kind of quick-witted all the time.
Yeah.
And with Jaime, I just understood characters like this because he was kind of wide-eyed like I was when I moved to New York. His accent was like what my accent sounded like. So I remember when I walked into the audition room, they're like, Arturo, thanks so much for coming. I was like, I did not have a choice. They forced me. And they're like, yes. And I'm like, yes.
You got the job.
That was my college. Working with Lucia, working with Paul, Abby and Alana. They'd been to UCBA, UCB so many times that learning how loose and fast they were with it is where I learned sort of how to do it.
Oh, very cool. I'm like, that's so dope to like have been able to work with them and like just learn like that so naturally. You're natural for sure.
Oh, stop it. Guys, this is a great way to start my year.
You came here.
Words of affirmations in this.
Oh my God. Did my mom call you? Is this
we're actually going to go into a lake after that.
That's right, to cleanse yourself.
Holding hands. It's a cult. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.
El culto.
El culto, así. Eso.
So, Arturo, recently in the news, Christina Milian came out saying that like when she was on the rise, she felt a need to change her last name to kind of get more roles. And you're talking about having an accent. You used to have an accent. Did you feel pressure to get rid of your accent?
Well, yeah, I guess I didn't just want to play like a person that was from a specific place, right? But, about changing your name, I can't see you, so I'm just pointing generally in this direction. Okay,
She's back in the booth.
I thought about changing my name. Okay,
wow.
Because
what were the options?
Yeah,
oh my God.
I have to know. Please.
You're not ready.
Arturo
No.
You gotta put it in the tone of voice that it would be.
Joseph DeSant.
No.
Thank you guys, everybody. No, because I'm Jose Arturo Castro. I was like, okay, Joseph, Jose, and my mom's maiden name is Santizo. I was like, great. And like in the D, it was gonna be a D apostrophe, and I'm like, I'm so mysterious. And everybody's like, please don't do this. But I did this movie with this director called. I was worried that people wouldn't pronounce my name. And this director's name was Andrzej Krakowski. And he's like, kid, if they can say my name, they can say your freaking name. Keep your name. And so I have him to thank too. I'm like, I'm Arturo Castro since I'm born until the day I die, bro.
And I love that. There is a very Spanish name on all of these movies.
No, it's Swedish, I believe. I believe the O is silent.
English.
I thought it was Scottish.
Arturo Castro.
Yeah.
You got the role, you're ours. That's right.
You know what? That's very true because like Russian people won't change their names.
Right.
All these European people won't change their names. So why do we as Latinos feel the need? You know?
I mean, I get it. And I don't blame anybody that does. But I just think it was a good process for me to, like everything, accepting yourself for looking in the mirror and being like, this is as good as it gets, and this is the best I have, and this is pretty freaking good.
This is
almost
challenging. This is what get girls like. Oh my God, look at him.
That's right. That's why it only took me 40 years to get married.
Hey, speaking of girls, he is getting married in 2 weeks, so we definitely need to talk about that because you're basically here 2 weeks before you get married. We should have had a bachelor party for him.
You're getting married in 2 weeks, so you're basically here 2 weeks before you get married.
Yes.
And that's true because my future wife, I gotta tell you, she's from Philly, but I didn't know, and I'm like, this is very Latina too, she's blonde and blue-eyed, but when I met her, I remember our second date, I drove her home, and on my way back, I was like, there goes my singlehood. I just knew it. I was like, and right now I was at my bachelor party last weekend in Mexico City.
Okay.
And my buddy was like, hey, I gotta show you this text message. After our second date, I showed him, hey man, I texted him, hey man, I think she's the one. And he goes, imagine your bachelor party. And that was 4 years ago, and he turns the phone, and we both had this moment of almost looking into the future back then,
Yeah.
And she didn't make me say that at all. I am safe at home.
Blink twice. Blink twice if you're safe.
No, I'm so stoked. Getting married is an intense experience, but it's like I can't wait to spend the rest of my days with her.
And you did like a full production for the engagement because I learned your social media. I don't know if you guys saw it. He had like wild horses going in the back. Yes, like during the engagement.
Because
what even is that?
I need the background.
So Disney was behind this.
So
He's like, it's actually a promotion to my next movie.
So yeah. Caught with Wild Horses by Disney.
Yes. I mean,
Tron. It's a crazy story, but basically I took her to Cappadocia, which is like where all these hot air balloons, fly. You've seen it on Instagram many times. A girl going like this, like. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be that girl. And guess how many hot air balloons I saw?
Zero.
Zero. Because there was a snowstorm.
Oh, no.
So the ruse was that I had to take a picture in front of this hotel to and then I was like, can my girlfriend jump in? And I was gonna propose. And then I had to take the most miserable photo shoot with snow outside, just like, por favor, vengan a este tal, And then the photographer was like, my friend, I know this horse ranch where they'll stampede around you. They won't kill you. And I was like, all right, man, let's rock and roll. And that's what happened.
Arturo, we actually want to know more during our after hours, after the show on YouTube. Everybody, we're going to say goodbye. Thank you to Arturo Castro for joining us today on the studio. Remember, you can check us out every Saturday at 3 p.m. on broadcast, radio, and YouTube. We'll see you next week.
It's the year of the horse.
All right.
Yeah.
We're shedding the snake February 17th. It's the year of the horse. When is your wedding date? If you don't.
February 8th.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
This is
it's like right around.
When do we shed?
When do we just shed?
We're just shedding the snake.
But what day is
February?
February 17th. So it's perfect. It's just right. It's right in time.
This is gonna be that like social media invitation to the wedding.
Yeah.
No. That's why I was like, do I ask? I feel like the date. Where's the location? No. Location. No. Don't.
El baile de Rubí. Vamos al baile de Rubí, la quinceañera de Rubí. Los 15 años de Rubí.
Al todo pueblo, tráiganse un chivo.
Vamos a matar un coche.
Yeah.
Traigan las tortillas. Va a estar alegrísimo.
Bring your own tortillas.
Bring your own coche. Honestly, let's go. El pobre lechón.
Arturo, what future projects do we have?
Oh my God, this year, thankfully, a few. So I think we start with another Disney Fox production called Mike and Nick and Alice. And it's me, Vince Vaughn, Asa Gonzalez, James Marsden, and it's a crazy comedy, and it's wonderful.
Dope.
Then I'm doing A Place in Hell, it's called. Michelle Williams, Daisy Edgar Jones, Andrew Scott, Danny Houston, and it's like such a cool drama.
Yeah.
And then a big one this year, too, is Matchbox. So it's a live-action version of Matchbox. Me, John Cena, Jessica Biel.
Oh my
In fact,
gosh.
this was a gift from one of my castmates.
Oh.
So if you see my back,
It's embroidered. Yeah.
that's what I. Do you see the bike?
Yeah.
The bike,
That's what I,
the VW
that's what I
bus.
drive. Yeah.
Do you know how to really ride a motorcycle bike thingy?
I thought I did, and then they watched me ride, and they're like, "Cool. Hey, we're gonna attach this pole."
Okay.
And so I was like, and these not even kiddie wheels. There's just like an actual adult with a pole being like,
And you're like super.
And I'm
It's like at the arcade game.
I'm like, I'm so cool.
So now when we watch, we know.
Yeah, just know.
We know
I'm
the truth.
Scared. Yeah, that there's adult supervision.
They're scary.
And if you haven't watched Tron, you have to watch it on Disney Plus now that it's out.
Okay.
Because it's like, but turn the volume all the way up.
Yeah.
Because this is one of those movies you have to also, experience.
Yes.
9 Inch Nails. I mean, por
Like the
favor.
vibration of it when it does that like stuff.
Ponete la bocina aquí. O sea, I want
Go
the
to
speaker to
IMAX
be
and
here.
watch it.
That's
Okay.
right.
Estoy sordo.
Estoy
¿Qué?
sordo.
No te escucho.
How old's your son?
My son is about to turn 6.
Oh, wonderful.
But his mom took him to watch the first one, and then she was like, "Hey, let's go watch Tron." I'm like, "Okay." So and then just like the way the movie started, I was like, "Donde los pusimos?"
Nah.
I was just looking at him. I was like, but then the storyline I was just so bought into the storyline and how, basically, I don't know how you call that, the world outside of the world, the storyline, how the way it went, and all the characters. That's what kind of like brought me in, like why she started to get into Tron and figured it out. I was like, wow.
What if you just started describing like the plot of a completely different movie?
I know.
You're like, yeah, and the thing about Jacob Elordi taking a bath, and then the other guy drinking. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Don Neto.
Don Neto estaba ahí.
Don Neto estaba
I was
allí.
like, yeah, the thing about, yeah. It was crazy. That world where like these blue people come out.
I would have believed him.
Avatar.
I think I've never been an actor. I've never had training, but it's just the
No
way
way.
you say it.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I was with you, man. I was like, yes, I want to be in that. But thank you. You're right. Like watching them build these worlds, and that so many people from so many different cultures are in this movie.
Yeah.
And we don't make a big deal about it. We just happen to be friends, and you don't have to explain why two people from two different cultures.
I love that.
Hang out with each other.
Yeah.
I
How
really
long does a
relate to
big
that.
production like that take to film?
Boy, like 4 to 6 months, maybe.
That is crazy.
I mean, there's movies that take longer.
Longer,
obviously,
yeah.
Avatar's years. And shows usually, like Narcos was 8 months of my life. Wow. And then you watch it for like a couple hours. You're like, I guess this is
Wait,
it.
for Narcos, did you take a while to get out of that character, or like it was kind of?
I
like,
was shooting Broad City at the same time.
Oh my God! Stop.
So I would fly back and forth. So I remember I'd be doing torture scenes, and I'm like, and they're like, "Mira, marica, pues," and pero listen to me, and I'm like, "Oh God!" They're like, "You're doing Jaime," and I'm like, "Sorry," and then like but that was what saved me, I think, from like, I got to go do comedy for a week and then come back and do drama for a week. So it was such a blessing to not get stuck in one thing or the other,
You just did a Colombian accent. What was your inspo for when you were doing Narcos? Like as a Latino, I feel like we go in a lot of times to audition and they're like neutral Spanish, and neutral Spanish just means like Mexican without an accent strongly. So like, I mean, I'm Cuban from Miami. Like, I never knew I had an accent until I moved here. And people I was like, what? I don't have an accent. I'm just like American. I don't know. And so I really relate to that. I still apparently have one. But how do you like explore like as a Latino, like your inspiration to like work on those accents depending on what you're going in for? Or
I for the audition, I didn't really try to do an accent.
Okay.
I was just trying to be neutral. Yeah. But when you get down there, like I got lucky in the sense of like, they speak in the vos term, and so do Guatemalans.
Exactly.
And so I'm sure I cheated a couple of times and was like, like the accent guys, "Mari, ¿qué está haciendo de Guatemala?" I'm like, "Sorry, esto es que bueno verte," But I love sort of attaching myself to one aspect of the character that's different from me, so that I can keep going back to that in case I get lost.
Yeah.
So whether it's an accent, whether it's the way they walk, whether it's something like, then I'm like, oh, if I do this, or if the character opens his mouth when he's listening, whatever it is, then it's a good way to get connected when you're around hundreds of people and they're like, you're eating a tortilla and they're like, corte acción, And so that's sort of what I lean to.
Oh, I love that.
And for more on my process, please go check out Arturo Castro. A one-man's journey into actuación.
No, pero like, o sea, estás ahí you're on set y like todo el mundo tiene acento diferente. So like everybody, like, and when you're with so many people that have so many different, like a mí me pega, like I had a lot of Colombian friends, I've told you guys in high school. So that's like my second best accent because I just would hang out with them. And it would
Show
like
me.
stick. No.
Give me some of that. You can't just say that's my best accent.
Let's hear it.
We want to hear it.
Parce, uy, gorda, yo vine de Spring Break, me dio las tetas, no hay más gorda que es que depende de dónde son, si son de Medellín o Bogotá.
What do you rate her?
Amazing. Also, I've noticed that people from Medellín say like the double L. They say like they say the Y like a double L. So it's like voy a yoga. Mañana voy a yoga porque me llamaron de llama. I was like, whoa. Yeah.
I'm married to a Colombian, so when we go to Colombia, I'm like, my Spanish isn't the best. Bogota. My Spanish isn't the best, but I could understand East LA Spanish. I grew up here. East LA. Islos all day.
So Mexican Spanish.
Exactly. It's Islos Spanish. In Mexico,
no, it's not Mexican. It's
Islos. It's different. She's not from here, so she don't get it, but it's different. But when I go to Colombia, I was not prepared because a lot of the words are different too. So the Chicano Spanish that is here used in East LA is not nowhere near.
100%.
So now even that we're raising our son, I'm like, wait, how do you guys say this again?
Yeah.
Like when cake, we just got his birthday cake. So I'm like, wait, how do you say cake again?
How do they say?
We say
pastel.
They say, oh my gosh, do you know? No.
They say queque.
No.
El queque.
Torta.
See, the thing is, for Cubans, torta means something else.
Yeah, Colombians say
thank you very much. We'll be right back.
And Raisa has given us a blackout.
Thank you guys so much.
That's why, like, I was like, is it that? I wasn't sure if I
No,
should.
it is torta. Yeah. So whole
I
different.
find their accent super musical too.
I love Colombian. I love a
It's
Colombian
sexy.
accent.
Yeah.
The better one is the Sinaloa one.
De Sinaloa, the buchón one.
Eso.
¿Cómo andamos, plebe?
¿Qué me dices? Perdón, sí.
Arturo, so you're part of the Tron universe. Is there any other universe that you would want to be part of? Maybe like Marvel, Hogwarts.
All of it. Yeah, I want to be the first Latino wizard. That'd be cool.
I mean, amazing. I'm waiting for the first Latino wizard.
We're brujas already.
Because it's like if like Voldemort's coming out or whatever, I'm like, okay, like all bets are, the bad guys are closing in, all bets are off. You call your tia con esa agua bendita and she comes to like, I've never seen more of a bruja than my tias. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Voldemort has, like, they come out with 2 wands. Así, hey, déjamelo en paz.
En el Padre, el Hijo, el Espíritu Santo.
100%. Y que te doy la bendición. Voldemort's like, no, la bendición, no.
Man, people, they don't, it's real. We were talking about the Beckhams, and I was like, mira, tell Brooklyn to hang out with a Latina mother-in-law for a little bit, or mother. I'm like, que se queda una semana.
The amount of rosaries I'd be rocking, like, at Hogwarts, like, there's no way a wizard can take me down.
We need to manifest
tengo rosario,
that.
tengo incienso.
Agua Florida.
Tengo la abuelita, like, just an abuelita going like this all the time.
Just like the chalk, just like
add it to the list for 2026.
It's the sound effects. Toma.
Tómalo.
Tómalo.
Snácate.
And it's just like when you just raise your hands, just velas just appear.
La Rosa de Guadalupe, I don't know.
The wind in the face.
Okay, we wrote it.
Guys.
Someone buy it.
Disney, pitch it.
Let's go.
Pitch it.
Buy it from Warner Brothers, please.
Yes. Amazing.
Well, one thing is for sure, Arturo is booked and busy this year. Congratulations on getting married soon. And I think everybody can learn from him. Be more spiritual, all right? Men need to be more spiritual, and you can manifest.
Just go cleanse at a lake, bro.
Yeah, I was
good
about to
things
say,
happen.
cleanse in the lake or jump in the lake, you know?
Thank you so much,
having me.
Arturo Castro.
Thank you so much.
Hey. Wait, you're getting married on the Super Bowl.
All right, YouTube
Nobody
thank you so much for joining us. This has been Desmadre Live. Remember, you can catch us every Saturday at 3 p.m. right here. Thank you.